Hello, hello. Just trying to get YouTube up to make sure that everything's looking good. Well, of course it's looking good, but make sure it's functioning correctly. Look at those big words. It only happens once a year. There we go. Look at that. So this is, nobody's come to visit me yet. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some folks. That's all right. I thought I was going to be alone. Alone for Christmas. And, well, welcome everybody. Wow. John and Sherry, you guys are in here early. And I have, there's been a rabbit playing around in the field, so we may catch a glimpse of the rabbit playing. That's why I have that camera up. And, well, since Jesse and Lisa purchased it for me, I think it's a great thing to use. And once I start using my laptop all the time, well, then I've got a really good camera. So, speaking of Jesse and Lisa, hey guys. Absolutely. Well, you make sure he focuses on driving. He's got precious cargo. He's got the dog and you. And we'll get to mail call once I get some more people, because I've got mail. The letter carrier, she's cranky. My goodness, she's been dropping off stuff here, left, right, and center. My only package that I'm waiting for isn't here. The same place that manufactures our maple moonshine has tried a festive special, and they're making Irish cream for a limited time. So I didn't feel like driving an hour away to go get it, so I just ordered it. And of course, I should have drove an hour away, because I would have been home within 2.5 hours with the product. It's been over a week already. Gracious me. And it's 9:30 a.m. there. Yeah, absolutely. You guys probably rolling through California right now. And hey, Carol. Who else we got here? Well, we got John and Sherry. They were in quite early, so I'm sure they've moved on and working on the cabin if it's a good day. And then we've got, Craig's cabin. I know he was out. Don't know if he's back. And got Chris from E3. He's going to be in and out listening. And yeah, for those of you that weren't in Chris's live the other day, they've postponed his surgery because the ECG, the anesthesiologist didn't like what he saw in the ECG. So they've canceled his surgery on the 27th, and now he waits. So we can all say a prayer for Chris, and hopefully they can figure out what's going on. And it could just be the anesthesiologist just has to use a different product to put him to sleep. That's all. This happens quite regularly. And g'day, John H. Those were some really neat figurines that you put up today, or at least I saw it come through today. Uh-oh. Error messages. There we go. Fixed. Yeah, they were awesome. And yep, headed to Bakersfield, then San Fran, then over the coast, so we can bypass the big snowstorm. Yes, that's what. Well, you had mentioned it yesterday, and Jesse mentioned it again there last night. Stay away from the snow. Say no to snow. Snow's bad for you. Freezes your brain cells. Well, I might as well get caught up and stay caught up with the chat because, well, we all know how that works. Hey, Vicky. And like I said, hello to Carl. Hopefully everything's well overseas, over the great sea. Boom, 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 boom. Brutal Bob. Hey, buddy. Hope everything's well with you. And Nisi, how are you? Just a sec. What are you looking for? There's yeah, it's not on the door. There should be 2 of them in there, but I don't know if your sisters have got into them yet or not. Oh, I'm sure they did. And well, Vicky, wave because Lisa and Jesse are cruising by you now, or sometime today. Be rumbling right through. I think he said he was going to run the 105. That makes sense. Doesn't make sense to me. I know the 5. That's what I used to run. Jump on and run up to Canada I think it was the 5. That was so many years ago. And Margie. How are you, Margie? Hope everything's well. I don't think the East Coast is supposed to be hit by, well, we always get snow, but not down where you guys are. But I don't remember seeing any. I pretty much stopped watching the news, and the only thing that I tend to watch is what's going on with the weather. Even then, it's depressing. And Rebecca Davis, hello. That's all right. Just tell Jesse to put it in 4-wheel drive, and you go have a nap, and make sure you put your seatbelt on whenever you're having a nap. Safety first, said Elmer the elephant. And yeah, like Vicky said, it is raining in the valley now. And hey, Yvonne, how are you? So, my daughter got a surprise at the door today. One of the girls she used to work with brought her a whole bunch of cupcakes. Look at that. Now that just takes far too much time. The different colors, and now this little fella is going to be eaten. He's not a friend. Just like we teach the little kids at the farm. Friends are food. He will be food. Hey, Danny. How close are you, Danny? Now, if those of you that aren't in here, and I know we've only got 11, so we have a few people lurking, not saying hello, but hello. If you're knee on table hurts. If you're not subscribed to Wicked Awesome Gardening, I'll have one of the mods put it in the link. She needs 25 guys to be monetized. That's for Christmas. Let's give her 1K. We can do that. On Thursdays, we have, by usually 1:30, 2 o'clock, we're up to 40 plus people. There's normally over 100 people that watch this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw her link up. And then I'm going to pin it. Oops, that's my link. Oops. Oh, don't worry. We'll get you to 1K, and then we'll get the watch hours going too. Mm-hmm. At least you get one of the accomplishments. Oh, look at that. Chair. Ah. Thanks, Margie. Oh, no. I think I have to go like this. I have to go like that. Then I go like that. Go like this. Look at me go. Now, it is pinned at the top. So, that's awesome, Yvonne. Thank you. We got 25 more. This is great. It's all about growing channels, and as soon as I have a little bit more mods in here, I'm going to have them just tossing out. Craig, I'm mad at you. It takes a lot to foil me. And sir, you did it. I will get you back. Thank you, Craig. So, those of you that don't know, blank. Altruistic Farmstead just had their 700 giveaway. And Jen and Wiley gave away a whole bunch of soaps and lotions and whatever. And Craig won. Well, I know they don't have the money to send it to England, so I typed in right away, that's great, I'll pay for the shipping. But what I didn't realize is he had already emailed Jen and behind the scenes had it shipped to me. I appreciate you immensely, Craig, but I wanted you to be gifted something. You do so much for others that I wanted something to be done for you. So, trying to trick me will not bode well for you. I will get you. When you least expect it, because I do have your address now. Your card came yesterday. So let's see here. Ooh, we're all official over there, and he sent me documents. Let's see here. I'm just trying to see when he sent it, see how long it took to get from England to Canada. And it was the Royal Mail. It doesn't say. Oh, yes, it does. No, there's no way. It's saying that he sent it on the 21st and I got it on the 22nd. Ain't no way he did that. Oh, you sent it last Tuesday. Craig, I can get something from England faster than I can get something from Michigan? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. That a card from, well, I've got so many of them right here. Card from Arkansas was sent the exact same day. Got here 2 days after yours. North Carolina was sent before yours and just came today. A week before yours. Are we seeing a pattern here? And New Jersey. When he sent it out on the 16th, so that would have been last Wednesday. And it's, it's seeds from Joe. And yeah, he sent his on the 16th. Now, not normally Joe's takes about a week, but I've had it take 2 days. He sent it on a Tuesday, and I had it on a Thursday. But that's just crazy. I like just weird things for weird minds. Oops. Now, I did miss a whole lot of chat, and we are up a few people. Lila! How are you, Lila? Hopefully you're feeling better. Baby steps. Don't overdo it. And for those of you even lurking in the background, you're not going to expose yourself. It's okay. But click on top where it says or where it says pinned, and it says Rambling in the Brooms, and then there's a link. That's to Wicked Awesome Gardening. Let's get Danny to 1K today. I tried to do it on Sunday. We got a good little boost, but I want to get her over that 1K today. So let's definitely, if you're not subscribed to Danny, Wicked Awesome Gardening, please do. And she's painting her kitchen trim. So if we say that she got like 1K, she's probably going to spill her paint or something. So hopefully she's recording, because I have a feeling we're going to get her there today. Craig Nisi, there's Mike, Homestead Family Reclaimed. How are you? Lila, Craig, Lila, Margie, Aoki Homestead. Good morning. How are you? Oh yeah, no, it's afternoon now, even for you guys. No, it's not. It's 11:50. Never mind. I'm a little slower today. And that's what I'm sticking to it, is today. Yes, that is so. Well, you know what, Lila, though? The more you do, the better your strength's going to come. So, but it's just better to take baby steps than to overdo it and end up in bed. Today's program is brought to you by E3 Farmstead. I'm having I forget what kind of drink it is. Normally it's 7-Up, orange juice, grenadine, and gin. And, well, I didn't do gin, but man, that's a good drink. Very good drink. And Wicked Awesome Gardening. Carl, I sent a card to Canada and they received it 4 days later. That's what I mean. Like, I can't believe it that I get a card from London faster than I do from New Jersey. So, yeah, because the 16th would have been last Wednesday, maybe. I don't know. Now it's going to bother me. So, yeah, the 16th was last Thursday. So, even New Jersey, which literally I can drive to Joe's house and I can drive to... Yes, Carl, I know. So, I just don't... Sometimes I just don't give out where other folks live. People just need to know overseas. And if you want to put where you live, that's great. But I tend not to. Oh my God. My bank was just robbed at gunpoint. I was just in there yesterday. Sorry, guys. I just don't get it. It's literally, obviously, it's got to be somebody from out of town because the police station is literally 2 blocks away. If you're going to rob any bank in town, that's probably not the one you want to do. Wow. Well, then. Man, people are. And it's funny. We were supposed to be in there signing papers this morning. It was put off till yesterday. Good Lord does some really neat things. Because we were supposed to be there at 11 and it went off at 11:30, so we would have been right there. Oh, those poor girls. And feller. There's one guy that at the bank, but. And Margie got kicked out. I'm back. Did I miss anything? How did you get kicked out, Margie? You're a mod. Mods don't get kicked out. And Mrs. VSNC09. Hello.
Did you already get one of these?
I think I gave it to Mom. Just don't go to the bank right now. It was just robbed.
Yeah.
Oh, you know too? Okay.
I was gonna go.
Yeah, well. Yeah, no, it's a good time to stay away from the bank. Or pay the $3 and go to the TD.
I'll go tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll probably still be closed tomorrow. Yeah. And sorry, guys. Refocus. And welcome again. I'm going to state there's a pinned channel on top. Wicked awesome gardening. Danny is an amazing gardener. I've learned a lot with different vegetables and techniques and different way that she hangs stuff. And yeah. If you're not subscribed, please go get it done. And if you don't see that your link's been dropped and you want it dropped, give us 2 thumbs up. That way there, the mods will see that, and they will drop it for you. I'm starting to get a few more mods in here, so that's great. And again, I don't want anybody to work too much today because it is Procrastination Thursday. And, well, that's just what we do on Thursdays. We procrastinate, so it brings on Friday quicker. And I think I've said hello to everyone. I don't think I missed anybody. Emotion, hello. Welcome. Oh, she's got 20, guys. We got her 5 so far. And if you cannot find emotion, guys, let me know. I have different ways of going in, and it is really hard to find his link. And welcome, Lori. Yes, I saw that. So sad. So sad. And it is, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do. Or what's the other one that Kevin always types in? Um, I forget. But yeah, like I say, it'll take a little bit, but we will get everybody's links dropped. And you know, the only way that we're all going to grow is we grow as one. I don't like the whole, well, you're a gardening channel. I'm not going to watch you. Homesteading, gardening, um, prepping, it's kind of all in one, guys. And there's somebody may have music channel. That's great. We all listen to music. Maybe not that type of music, but they also do different stuff, and we grow as a large community. And thanks, Greg. And you know what? We're it's not only going to benefit you, it's going to benefit everybody in our community. And I think that, like Homer always says, there's so many homesteading, gardening channels, prepping channels. There's no way that every single one of us shouldn't be monetized just with folks in our own community. But I get it. There is a lot of channels. Um, oh, come hell or high water, this will be a homesteading channel too someday. Absolutely. So you're going to have to go back and watch Danny's videos. And pretty much all of her videos explain her ups, downs, trials, tribulations of the last couple years. And it it's something that oh my goodness, they're busy in town today. They just had an overdose on 2 streets away from where they just had the bank held up. So wow, crazy days. It doesn't happen. That just doesn't happen in our town. Once every 5-10 years, maybe. I'm gonna leave you running. Get the cookie dough made in the fridge to chill. All right. That's good, Nisi. You can still enjoy our conversation and just keep one finger clean. And if you want to participate, use your one finger. It works. I've done it several times. Who was it last week? Oh, Matt. Big Man Outdoors. He was live. I know, shocker. Um, and he he wanted me up on the panel. My hands were full of. I was making homemade chicken fingers, so it was full of egg and breadcrumbs, and oh, it was a mess. I kept one pinky finger that was clean. I did it, and I didn't contaminate my phone. I still don't know how I didn't, but I didn't. Um, just type in what emotion said, Margie. Just go emotion, and then beside it, new soul, and it should come up. I know it's a tough one to find because there is so many different music channels. Oh. So what is everybody ready for Christmas? There's a good one. I know I have I just about everything done. Not everything. Maybe tomorrow will be my wrapping day and then go out and finish a few things. Um, yeah, go out, finish a few. Um, I'm trying to think what I've got. You see, Debbie and I were, huh, that's nice. Now Big Ed just went, or Crazy Ed just went live. I'll get him. Anyways, poor Ed out in the middle of the bush. Mariah Carey videos filled the page. Really, Margie? Usually I have no problem normally pulling them up. Emotion, new soul. R&B. Boom. There it is right there. He's got 2.18K. And yeah, he's got different, he's got Christmas lights and obviously music. And obviously I'm a dum-dum and just closed YouTube. Oh boy. There we go. We're back. Oh, yeah. Whenever you just type in emotion, absolutely. Yeah. There we go. So anybody that's lurking, sorry, can't drop your link. We would just come in and say, hey, give us 2 thumbs. Even if you don't want to talk, just give us 2 thumbs up. That's all we need. It's all about sharing the love, getting back to the old time Christmas where, families didn't have to second mortgage their house to buy these elaborate Christmas gifts. Nothing I loved more than to open up Christmas gifts from my grandma, and they were all handmade. And I tell you what, it means more now that I'm older that somebody's taken hours out of their day to create something just for you. So whenever they were creating it, making it, sewing it, crocheting it, knitting it, you were running through their thoughts the entire time. That means so much more. And today's society, I just don't know. I honestly don't know. And I don't want to get onto a kick about, that, but oh, that's awesome, Danny. And sorry guys, I'm following the robbery here right now. They do have a suspect in there. Oh well. Can you guys hear that? Because if not, then I'll keep it going. You know what? I've got to say, my kids, we've always been the practical type of parents. And Christmas has really never been about a large amount of gifts. Like, we have some friends that honestly, their entire living room is full of gifts. It costs them thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. and takes them almost a year to pay off last Christmas. It's like that's how folks financially get themselves into trouble. And you know what? We didn't have much growing up. And absolutely, I've always said my kids will have more than what I did. Good, bad, or indifferent. And I just, like one person I can actually speak freely because they're not even on YouTube. They buy thousands. They spend about $4,000 to $5,000 on presents to kids. But what we do is if my kids need something throughout the year, I buy it. So, yes, they'll be well looked after come Christmas time. This is when we get to buy them things that we wouldn't normally spend the money on. But we set money aside for that. E3, you've been shared so many times, and everybody knows it's your broadcast. If I could set this cup up, I guess it would have to be on this shoulder. There, I'll just set the cup there. Is that good advertising enough for you? I'll have a drink since today's brought to you by E3 Farmstead. Excuse me. I was fine until I started talking. And then, yeah. So I'm trying to give everybody an update from last week. What happened on the homestead here? We did shopping and all that kind of stuff, and we hey Jackie, there's another good channel, guys. Just newer. Jack's in the UK. It's Jackie, and she's got a great little channel going. Yeah, well, you've always got a room over there, or I can get rid of this. No big deal. I'm just rambling. Tasha, how are you? Welcome. And there's a pinned link at the top. We're trying to get a good friend of ours to 1K today. I think we can do it. We're sitting, last time I looked, she needed 19 new family members to get herself 1K. Then, once we get the 1K, then the watch hours have to start. But let's get her over 1,000 family members for starters, baby steps. That would be a pretty good Christmas gift for her. And you know what? It didn't cost us anything. It cost us maybe 5 minutes of our time and a couple clicks. And sifting some soil, 55. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. And I do appreciate you guys, my mods. You guys are awesome. I didn't know who I'd have showing up today after I had put in the link that it was going to be, sharing all the channels. I'm going to be wearing your fingers to the bone. But again, we're sharing the love. And there's no reason why, we can't get everybody at least over 500. And speaking of 500, I'm getting very close myself. That's my goal before the new year, is to cross over that 500 mark and get my community tab. That's my biggest thing, because then I can help more channels. And that's what it's all about for me, is to help others. Because you help others, you help yourself. And it fits in my whole thing of, Christmas shouldn't have to be a second mortgage. And since it's the Christmas season and we're giving, let's give Danny 1K. Let's be honest, it is so you can do chores in a moo. I don't think so, brother. Although E3 Farmstead is going to get dressed up in a moo and do his farm chores. So we got to get that boy to 500 as well. And he's going to be the one that we've got to wait for. So Vision Acres and myself and E3. I don't even know how it started, but Casey from Ormsby Farms said, you guys should do farm chores in a moo whenever you hit 500. We all laughed. Yeah, okay. He put it public the next day. I will get him. No, I think I can. I've focused on others way more than myself, and I'm starting to level that. Like somebody said to me, I can't help others if I don't let people help me. And I'm like, well, you know what? That makes sense. And Margie's throwing out all my links to, PayPal, my merch, wherever. I appreciate you, Margie. And where's that Big Matt? Is he lurking? I didn't see Big Matt. But anyways, he could be lurking. Warriors Heart Fishing, welcome. I cannot say I want to get 500 any more than someone said, shame on you to me. What? Wow. That that's wow. That's crazy. Yeah, we were strictly joking about the moo, but Casey threw it into no, it's gonna happen. And look at that white stuff out there. I'm gonna freeze my knickers off. That's not good. And maybe if we were all the same temperature, it would mean for a folks, what? 2 of the 3 will be shopping for their moo-moos at Moo-Moo's tents and awning. Oh, why? Are you participating, Bob? Oh, Tasha, yes, it is beautiful. And there's been a bunny rabbit playing around well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but just over behind my daughter's car, over to the corner, the left-hand side of the screen, there's been a rabbit playing there all morning. So that's why I turned it on to see, maybe you guys could see a rabbit, or, well, could be deer run through there, could be anything running through there. And g'day, Matt. It's a mix of rain and snow here right now. Yes, g'day, zombie prepper. Hope everything. Row. What happened? Hello? Oh, no. Well, it looks like we lost the outside. Ooh. Ooh. Windows. Ooh, that's not good. Anyways, we'll get rid of that. Oh, wow. Now I got to move that back. Oh, and today's shirt, empty farmstead. Homestead. Oh, my bad. Mike and Terry. Great channel. Great folks. Help out a lot of people. And appreciate their friendship. And I appreciate everybody coming today. And like I said, it's about sharing out all the channels. And I'll do a opening, and then we'll open up the floor. And if anybody would like to come up and chat, that's fine. That's great. Come up, tell us about your channel. The only thing is, I have to be able to see you in the backside, in the green room. If I don't know you, I got to see you, or you don't come on the live. I've had some issues once or twice. So, wow, that just jumped. Thanks, Greg. All right, I think I'm back down to the. That's what it's all about, guys. Is sharing the love. We've got a great community, and let's keep it going. And so my first letter is from Joe, Garden State Gardener. And I've got some certified organic radiant radish mix. Have no idea, but it's going to be radishes. And then he sent me Piggly Wiggly's French black tomatoes. Actually, they almost look like cherry tomatoes. Bunny hop seeds. Cool. So, thank you, Joe. I tried to wait till some of these channels came in, but actually, I got to say, I think I got 3 letters from Joe. No, 1 I've opened up last week. So just 2 from Joe. I should have pre-opened them, but you know, that's how I roll. I don't. Thanks, Matt. Thank you, everybody, for dropping. Oh my goodness. A wish that all the joy and happiness of the holiday season. Oh my goodness. Have a Merry Christmas. Love you, Joe, Reed, and Joseph. That's a pretty little card. I think he's rubbing in that, you know, I'm stuck in the snow. And for a Christmas gift, he sent me some tomato, red pear seeds, and Dancing with the Smurfs cherry tomatoes. Well, that's funny. I've got so many tomato seeds. If anybody's in need of tomato seeds, hit me up. And oh, yeah, it's funny. Today, normally everybody's online earlier that I got stuff from, and well, let's just say nobody is on yet. And then I got a nice card, handmade card from Charles, Arkansas Fallen Veterans. And your friendship means the world to me. Thank you for all your support, Charles. So that was a nice little hand printed or printed Christmas card. They always mean a lot as well. And this is from, whoops, I should be hiding addresses. Oh, this one doesn't matter. It's a P.O. box. But we'll hide it anyways. I know, Leanne, I've got, like, seriously, I could plant about 1,500 different varieties of tomatoes. Oh, gracious. And this one is from Miss Andell. And I see her sticker about to fall out. So, the Land of Plenty, Andell Homestead. It's a really nice sticker. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Dear Scott and family, may your heart be filled with peace, joy, and happiness this Christmas season. Hugs, Andell. I'll always take a hug. They tell you you're not supposed to now, but I don't care. So I'm one of the fortunate ones. Got a call yesterday that they bumped. Well, and my next one's from Craig. And I don't know how the heck I'm going to open this. I should have brought some TNT. Oh, man. Oh, I know. Doesn't she, Danny? Yeah. I think Craig's just playing a trick on me. I got to save his address because I have to get him back. Got it. We'll stick that right there. Oh my God, now there's more tape. Craig had this planned. Oh, really, Bob? God, we might have 3 inches. Maybe 4. I finally got into it. Now, to Scott, Debbie, and family. Hope you have a lovely Christmas and New Year. Craig, Deborah, and family. Ha! Look at, he took a picture of Jesse. Jesse might be a little bit skinnier. Santa's got a heck of a beard, though. Thanks, Craig. That means a lot, buddy. And I've got all my kids home for the holidays. Kyle arrived there this morning. Not that he's that far away. He's only half an hour. But what we're going to do is now that I have the kids aren't working, I am going to steal my eldest to write out the addresses for me because with my neck, I can't use my hands like to write out everybody's address. I wouldn't be able to do anything with my hands for weeks. So it, unfortunately, guys, is going to be a hand typed letter, or not hand typed, but from the computer. It still means it still comes from the heart. But again, if I was to write every single one of them out, I wouldn't be able to use my hands for weeks. So, and I think mostly everybody knows and understands that. So if there's any other new people, where's Danny sitting? Let's have a look and see. I'll try to, whoops. Wicked Awesome Gardening. Where are you? There she is. How are we doing? Ooh. She needs 18, guys. 18 new family members. Her channel's pinned at the top. I almost want to say that I'm not going to get off here until Danny hits 1K. But then everybody's going to wait and hold out. So we got to make sure to get Danny over the 1K. And if you're new, hey, hit me up. Hit the subscribe. Watch a video. Go ahead. I'll be on here for a little bit longer. There's no need. Let's see here. Oh, I'm up one new family member. Yay. I've been pushing Danny's channel on Instagram. Awesome, Leanne. That's awesome. Danny, cover your ears, Danny. She's such a great person. Does so much for everybody, and she had to move, and it kind of took a little bit to get back, but she's back. Watch out. She's going to be back with a vengeance. What are you looking for? Oh. UK fishing with Dan. Is he in the room? I haven't seen Dan. I hate to miss people. And again, yes, I just kind of saw that he was. Hey, Dan, if you want your channel, all right, Bob, if you want your channel drop, hit 2 thumbs up. And one of my amazing family members will make sure your channel's on here. And it's all about trying to grow everybody, not just one particular person. Yes, I may be shouting out Danny, but she deserves it. She does a lot for everybody. And is Kyle in here, Margie? Again, did I miss Kyle? My goodness. Seems like everybody came in at once and I kind of missed them. Hey, there's LP. I missed you. Welcome. And there's Dan. Huh. All right. Oh, and there's yes. Thank goodness. I missed Laura as well. Hey, Laura. Welcome. And well, that's all I've got for. I know a few other people said there was stuff in the mail, but this time of year, I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, I saw that, Margie. You're awesome. You're on the ball, Margie. Q, what's going on, girl? Another great channel, guys. Growing with Hudson. If you're not subscribed, go throw Q, throw her a hug and a subscribe, and watch at least a 5-minute video from her, and show her some love. She's another great person. And I could go on and on and on about everyone. You know, you've got Leanne, Mennonite Farmhouse. She is, oh, show us your tumbler. Well, every time I have a drink, except for the last time. E3 Farmstead. Today's show is sponsored by. And well, I'm telling you, it's all about sharing the love. So if you guys can throw out Growing with Hudson's link, that'd be great too. And you know, like I said, you got Leanne at Mennonite Farmhouse. If you want to know how to cook, you watch that lady. Ooh, man, she can cook. I tell you. If she's usually the first channel, if I go, man, I don't know what I want for supper. And more than once, I've actually got on to look for like supper ideas, and I end up, well, making a dessert. It's all supper, right? And if you guys are not subscribed to Craig's Cabin, you got to do it. Craig has had a lot of trials, tribulations, and he is an amazing guy. He would give everybody the shirt off his back. And he did have himself a cabin built, hence Craig's Cabin. But it wasn't good enough. So he tore it right down to the bare bones, and I think he even moved it, eh, Craig? And is now putting up a little mini palace in his backyard. He's got a great little man cave going on there. Yeah, he's got another. You cannot find Danny. Just go, Jackie. Go up right at the top of the chat, and you'll see where I've pinned a link. That's Wicked Awesome Gardening. That's Danny. She's pinned right to the top, or at least she should be. Let me go back into. Yeah, it's there. And is Brampton Gardner here? No, not yet. They must be working today. And those of you that don't know Zombie Prepper, he's been a loyal friend to many, many channels. And I always, we've been bugging him to go, do videos, and he was going to, and then he said, "Yep, I'm going to." And I said, "Well, make sure you do at least a video. Just do an intro. Let people know who you are, so that your new family members will stick." Because a lot of these folks that don't have anything, most of the time, all the people that click to subscribe to them go away. So he did, and he's starting to slowly grow. And then he was hit. Well, his community was hit by that great big tornado. And sorry, guys, I'm just looking. They just updated the bank robbery here. Oh my God, I can't imagine those girls. Sorry. Um, Stuff like that doesn't happen in a small town like ours. And anyways, um, every channel that's here right now, you know, is absolutely a great channel. And if you're not subscribed to them, go ahead. Everybody's link should be there now. And g'day, Tony. Um, everybody's link should be up there now. Matt, can you make sure that Craig's link is there? I haven't seen his link dropped. I think Margie did earlier, but I haven't seen it in a while. Um, Rebecca. Is she asking? Yeah. No. Rochelle has not been here. I guess they are working or she's shopping. Um, Sometimes she's here, sometimes she's not. It all depends. They own their own business. So if there's work to do, they are out working. So, my God, I could not imagine working with my wife. I love her to death. But to be with her 24/7? Nope. Wow. I wish I could say my food is calorie free. Leanne, you can say whatever you want. It's if folks believe you. Okay. Yeah, you can say whatever you want, Leanne. It's if people are going to believe you. Just put a disclaimer in the front that not everything said is true, and then you can say whatever you want. Huh. Holy jeez. Well, get in, my brother. How are you, Mike? Merry Christmas to you and Chelsea and the kids. And again, condolences for Granddad. It nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. And there's another channel, guys, that's trying to get to 500. Now, they're closer than what I am, but they're getting there. We're all baby steps. Um, oh, I've passed them. That'll only last for a minute. But anyways, I will open up for everybody to come up here shortly. I just wanted to speak about our amazing friend, Zombie Prepper. If one of the mods can find it, if not, I know where to find the link. I have it saved. But Zombie Prepper, it hit his community very hard. They lost their judge. He lost his great nephew. Would have been his first Christmas. His nephew is in very rough shape. 2 breaks in his neck. Now, if I'm misspeaking, say something. But I'm going off of memory. And I believe he's got 2 breaks in his neck. It's broken ribs. He's in pretty bad shape. His wife is even worse. She has got spinal cord damage. And no family should have to go through what they've had to go through in the last month. It is just, yeah. Yeah. It is, you know, it's when you've got to dig deep in your faith. Because whenever you look at it from the outside, it's like, why? How? What did we do? You know, and you need to dig deep in your faith to get through things like that. And if you don't have them, go ahead. Last time I checked, he was right around 40 subscribers. So let's get him to, yeah. Were you here to hear your shout out, Joe? Thank you. I got all my Christmas seeds from Joe. Can't wait. And yeah, that's when families got to hold each other very, very close. And, you know, between family and faith, you'll get through it. But definitely, God bless Zombie Prepper. And, you know, if you ever need to talk, all my communications are in my about page. Shoot me an email. Yeah, I don't know. I was 4. What am I? 441. So I'm within 60. Now, what a text you get from your kid. I'm craving sushi. Do you want some? My God, my kids know me well. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's been so much devastation all over the world this year. From, you know, we all know the Big C. And you know, from the Big C and whatever. Oh, and those that I said, my daughter and my wife were tested this week, and they both came out negative. So thank you guys very much for the prayers. And that was a load off our mind because the only one that's not in the house is my son. You'll have to get me my wallet.
Do you want tempura shrimp or shrimp nigiri?
Who what? No, I want what you normally get me.
I normally eat crab, not shrimp.
Well, yeah, but you got me shrimp before.
You want shrimp on rice?
Sure.
Okay.
And all right, love you guys too, Mike. Stay safe, and maybe we'll do a closed video here one of these nights before Christmas. Or I know you guys are probably really, really busy with church and whatever else, but shoot me a text, and we'll definitely get online and say good day. It's been too long. Alrighty. So I will open it up. Like I say, I know there's a lot of new people here, and that's great. I love it. But you're going to come online. I need to be able to see your face. For the first little bit. just very simply, so that I make sure that whenever I don't open it up, I've got, some really, really disgusting images. Yes, it was a big load off our mind that we were able to, because the only one, my son, wouldn't have been able to come home for Christmas, and that was ripping us apart. But they're negative. He's home, so if we all get sick now, yeah, we'll get sick together. But I guess there's a shortage. We didn't know about it, but I was called yesterday by my wife to get down to the Pokey Pokey place, that they were opening it up for anybody to get your shot. So we went for our booster. Due to medical reasons and job obligations, we're doing it. I don't judge, and I don't look down on folks that don't do it. But so we got there, we got it done, and we found out today that, so my one daughter that was able to come with us, Debbie and myself, were all given Pfizer. So we have 3 Pfizers. And the way Canada's been mixing the same as what London has, I wanted to make sure that, sure enough, woke up this morning and Pfizer's now only being given to folks under the age of 30. So we lucked out. Somebody upstairs was looking out for us, that because our appointment to get it done was the 19th. So it's a good thing for us that we got all the same brand. And what else? Oh, the furnace blew up. Had the furnace guy come back. They're still doing up a quote on how much it's going to cost me. And of course, if it was even next year at this time, I could get the gas run to the house and would be probably half as much as propane. I'm trying to nurse this furnace, but I'm not going to throw $2,000 to fix a furnace that could blow out again next year. So, needless to say, if we had no luck, or if we didn't have bad luck, we'd have no luck at all. And it's just been one of those falls. But that's really about the only thing that made me scratch my head and go, dear God, what now? But you know what? We'll get through it. Figure something out. And absolutely, Margie. Always count on you to throw out these scriptures. Appreciate it. Oh, I can't imagine how, that tornado stayed on the ground for 300 and some miles. I can't even fathom that. Here, if it stays down for a mile, that's a big one. But 300, and I think it's even over 320. I was just taking it very small. But that's just, wow. Wow is all I can say to that. And, oops. Go away. There we go. And did I see Blacks was in town? Miss Sherry and Sir Bobby? See, something has been going on. I don't know if other folks are getting hacked yeah, it has to be somebody else because it's definitely not my side. But Margie found out she was blocked, and it was on her side. Um, Ed Kirkpatrick can't see anything of mine anymore. So obviously, somebody's got into his account and blocked me also. Do. Some pretty strange stuff happened. I don't know. I just don't get it. How somebody can get into another's account and actually delete folks. And it explains a lot of good friends haven't been commenting lately. So, if you happen to be watching this in the rerun, have a look at your account. Make sure you're still subscribed. And if so, and you still haven't seen me around, that tells you something because I'm in everybody's life. I try to support as many folks as I can. What that is telling me is that somebody has got it out and is able to get into folks' accounts and hide people. It doesn't make sense to me. And it, I just, you try so hard and it worked. There's a lot of work to this. Editing videos and a video is anywhere from 4 to 7 hours, depending on how long and the upload. That's a huge amount of time. Hey, Abby, how are you? Hopefully, you're feeling better. And that's another really good channel, guys. Abby is a young lady who's got a vision, and she's a year ahead of her vision. She wanted a greenhouse, and she wants to grow plants and whatever else. And she took the bull by the nose, per se, and she has built her own greenhouse for this winter just out of basic pallets and plastic, and it'll do her for this winter before she gets her big greenhouse next year. And I'm so happy that all right, Tasha, take care. If we don't see you, Merry Christmas and God bless. Yeah, that's a great idea, Bob. There you go. There, Leanne. That's how you got to fix things. Oh, E3 Farmstead. Whoops. I wondered why nobody was coming up. I forgot to hit enter. Oh, boy. One of those days. Yeah, I know. He knew that I was going live. Anyways, it is what it is. Our Okie Homestead, and there's nothing we can do about it. Hey, Tammy. Welcome. This is the time that I go. Thursdays are my big day to go live. I always thought Fridays would be the better day, But it turns out that Thursdays are the better day for me to go live. So, and you know, I left one to come here, but wasn't him. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, I saw that he went live. I made a joke about it. But again, I don't own the internet. I don't own YouTube. I'm only one out of millions of folks that partake in YouTube. If he wants to go live, he can go live. It's no big deal. It's all good, and folks will come over shortly. You mean Abby? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Thanks, Greg, for putting up Tammy's link. That's great. If you enjoy singing and whatever, what time do I go? Thursdays are 12:30 Eastern to. It all depends. I hate to leave people. It's usually around the 2 hour mark. So, yeah. There's, I'm just trying to think here. There's probably very, very seldom do I do 3 hours. So, I between 12:30 and 2:30, kind of that would be where I would go. And Lascious Journey, how are you? Hello, hello. Jeremy's Tournament Cats, hello, welcome. Anthony, welcome. Hopefully everybody's ready for Christmas. And at least there you go. And then whenever I'm off, Nisi, I'll send everybody over to your channel. Hey, let's work together. Oh, now there's something really neat. If we like work together, like, wow, that's awesome. Nothing like being a little fastidious. Yes, yes, yes. And thanks, guys, for dropping all the links. Appreciate it. And look at the cupcake that was dropped off today for my daughter. But she gave me one. That takes a whole lot of time right there, guys. And it is food, not friends. So, no. It's food. It's not friends. So we get into a debate. And on the farm, you got friends and you got food. And the cupcake's about to be food.
Friends, not food.
Sushi, go away.
Friends, not food.
Food, sushi, bye.
Bye.
Can you get out?
I'm parked beside you on the grass, so probably.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Kyle. It's backed in here. Okay.
Alright, I'll be back with food.
Well, it's supposed to, Joe, up here anyways. We're supposed to have snow for Christmas, so
Yes.
I really don't care. I'm not going anywhere. Now, oh, look at that cute little Santa. Bye-bye. I did, Wicked Awesoming, Wicked. Awesome Gardening is at no 784. How about 984? Are the paint fumes getting into your head there, Danny? All right. It's all good, Danny. I was thinking of going, how in God's name should she lose 200? I'm here to get her going up, not down. So, yes, if you're new and you're lurking, please go hit Danny's link pinned at the top of the chat, and it would be greatly appreciated. Oh yeah, Brutal Bob, shrimp sushi. That's the way it is. That's the best stuff. Puts hair in your chest. Again, I will post the link. If you're a new channel, you're more than welcome to come up. Tell us about your channel. If you're an old channel, come on up. Let's have some fun. It's all good. It's the Christmas season. It's everybody having fun and not costing a whole lot of money. I was trying to tell me this morning in the chat. I was up to 1,200. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, all right. Come on up, Danny. That's hilarious, Leanne. Oh, hey, Billy. Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Does it put hair in your head? No, I think it takes it off. That's all right. I went to get a haircut yesterday to support Chris. 3 hours after I get my haircut, I get a text from him. Yeah, they put off the surgery. I'm like, are you kidding me? How in God's name did they put off the surgery? So it looks like I'll be going back for another haircut. And it's all good. Yeah, that's awesome, Leanne. You know what though? People are actually going like a way out of touch with presents for giveaways and whatever. The only thing my giveaways will cost me is the shipping. But mind you, oh, that's awesome, Tammy. That is absolutely awesome. Hey, Beverly, how are you? Oh, there, Danny. Hey, girl. What's going on?
Painting my kitchen. No, that second coat is done, and I gotta go wash down this old cabinet. So
now you're in, and now you got to get it looking the way you want it to.
Yes. There was a lot of stuff stored up here from a tenant that my parents rented a room to, and he left all sorts of stuff, and nobody's really used the upstairs in years, so lots of dust, lots of stuff and junk, and the transformation is going to be great. You guys get a sneak preview. Like,
woohoo!
It doesn't look like it was that bad before, but it was bad.
Well, and that's it, right? It's all good, Laura. I know you're busy trying to move. It's all good, girl. You're set. Well, she's got Christmas, and then 7 days later they got to be out. Yeah, no, thanks.
No, so I've decided that with all of this, because there's only so much that I can do. 'Cause, my parents are going to sell this house in a couple of years, and so they don't want to do like major renovations, but I want to make it comfortable. So I've got a new name for myself. I am the porcine renovation specialist because this is lipstick on a pig.
It's like, you know, you only move 100 times a year, so by the time you get a place fixed up, you're moving again.
Yes. Yep.
I'm sorry, that's not funny, but
So I'm hoping that here I can save up a pile of money so that when they're ready to sell, I'm buying my homestead cash.
exactly. And that's everybody's goal,
Yeah.
right? To
As little debt as possible.
that's it. Little debt as possible, and you work to live, not live to work.
Exactly.
So
I'm going to take you guys in the other room, though, because I'm taking a break.
so you got the whole upstairs to yourself then?
Pretty much. Pretty
Awesome.
much. There's one full bath in the house, and it's up here. So when people need to shower, they come up here.
Yeah.
This wood paneling,
Gotta go.
I can't pull it down because it's too expensive to
Oh my God.
change,
Yeah.
but I am going to paint it.
Sheetrock is
Oh,
crazy.
Sheetrock, horsehair plaster.
Yeah. Oh no.
Did I hit a button? That was.
Oh,
was
there you go. Now you're back.
Whee! Okay. Woo. Oh, that's still too far away. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go to my usual. Trying to figure out like the new places for doing things in this house. So, it is an adjustment period. But yeah, when you see the before pictures from that, it's gonna be nuts.
So I guess the only thing that you're gonna lose, have you got a little greenhouse that you did like your last place?
No, so my dad is a gardener, and
Okay.
Let's see if I can pull my shades open. He's got his own garden out there. I don't know quite how much you can see if I put that up there.
Yeah, we can see. Yeah.
So I mean that's really his space, but it sounds like I get to take over a little bit of it. So
Oh
if I
no.
want to expand it or something like that. But no, I had awesome friends who were like, well, you can't lose your garden and your channel. We love what you're doing and we want to support you. So come put your garden in our yard. So I have a couple friends who I almost like the growing more than the rest of it. So I have a friend who does tons of canning and things like that. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'll put my stuff in your yard. You're 5 minutes away and I will grow you all the tomatoes and cucumbers and jalapenos and stuff that you could possibly need. And you give me tomato sauce.
Again, working together.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I just want to break in here for 1 sec. Greg is on Lori's account or their account, LG Homestead, and he just said Mom is sick with the big C. So Lori has got COVID. All right, Greg, we will definitely have Mom in our prayers, bud. And tell her to get well. And, thank God you're done the move. And at least she can just rest in one spot right now. But I know her mom and dad were down and out with it. And then I mentioned it on Monday. I'm like, Lori, that cough doesn't sound good. Oh, no, it happens every year.
Ooh.
So, yes, 100%. She tested positive today. All right. Well, she's in our prayers. And Greg, for God's sakes, stay healthy, buddy. If you need to do something for mom, wear a mask. You don't need to be rumbling through that. And yeah, man, it's a bad time of year to get it too. Wow. And who else?
Hi, Joe.
I think that was it. Just everybody now sending the love to Lori.
Danny, the new Joanna Gaines, Mennonite
Ye-
Farm said, I am
Yes,
nowhere
I saw it.
near that polished and put together. I am a hot mess train wreck, so it's okay.
Oh my God.
The wreck Joanna Gaines.
I just can't. Yeah. I just can't. Wow. Leave it to Leanne to come up with something like that too.
I think now, I mean, if Alicia were here with the whole porcine renovation specialist, she'd be like, put it on a T. So now I'm going to have to.
Absolutely.
One of these days, I'll actually get around to being like, oh, yeah, maybe I should put the link to my merch shop in my YouTube. Yeah. So one of these days. This
I'm my
week, I'm
best.
on vacation, so I am getting all the things
Yeah.
in order.
I'm my best customer.
I think I'm going to have to wear that porcine renovation specialist t-shirt when I make it.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to wear
Well,
that.
and that's, I just use it. I make uh, things behind the scenes, and I give stuff away at my cost.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cheaper for me to send, straight out of there than for me to have t-shirts made here and try to ship down there.
Oh, yeah.
So as much as I dislike Bonfire, it works. And that you don't make a whole lot on a shirt.
Nah.
I think I've sold 16. Yeah, I've sold 16, and I think I made $110. And 100 of that went, because I don't make anything on it. It just goes to help ensure kids can play sports.
Yep.
And whenever I was, told this fall that there was 2 football kids that couldn't afford, they had holey shoes going into winter. Well, we have 3 feet of snow here. They can't be doing that.
Yeah.
So I went and bought them both a pair of boots. So, there went that,
Yep.
but that's okay. I'll build it back up, and come next year, hopefully we can do something. We were just about in the spot where we could start practicing football inside. Then the new variant showed up.
Yep.
And it's shut everything down.
Yeah, I am on the board of my theater group. And this theater group, we did over 20 different productions during COVID. We did just a whole bunch of virtual performances and things like that. And we got back into actually performing live in the end of May. And now we're going down to the point where we've got to cut our audiences in half. We've got to go to virtual for the ones that we're able to get licensed virtual. But one of the things my theater group does is we're not just a theater group, we're also a dance company and voice lessons and theater classes. And we actually sponsor, it's a very small program so far, but we sponsor kids. It's in the city of Lowell, Massachusetts, which is like a city. It was like one of those old mill towns.
Yep.
And so we sponsor some of kids, and we're hoping to get this up to 10 kids for this year, for a full year of dance classes. That also includes voice lessons, theater classes, and performances, their costumes, all that stuff for the full year. The kids that otherwise wouldn't have access to it. So that's something we really love to do.
And that's awesome. That's awesome.
3
Before
now,
the
trying
school,
to get funding for 7 more.
it what makes me angry is up here we have Canadian Tire, which is like just a hardware store. It's got from soup to nuts, and they have a program to help underprivileged children play sport. Well, mom and dad have to give their full bank account information. There's 26 pages that families have to answer.
Wow.
It's like, are you kidding me? So
Our application is
we
like 2.
applied we applied for like one of their grants, and the township had to fill out, I want to say, about 30 different pages, including the financials for the township. Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's like, you know what? It just kind of, it made me go, I'm not really liking this whole thing. But
Yeah, we're waiting to see if we're going to get a grant. Luckily, one of the theater advisors we just elected to our board has grant writing experience, so she put together a really great application for us. So we're hoping, because our goal to fund everything we need to fund for the year, because it's just community theater, you know. I pay dues to be part of the board and part of the, making decisions. I pay to participate in the production, that, all of that. So yeah, we're hoping our budget this year is like 25,000. So, and
okay.
that's, like I said, that's sponsoring 10 kids for full year and all of that. So this grant has the potential to give us up to 20 of that, which would be insane for
Yeah.
us. So we're crossing our fingers right now to hear back from that.
And as long as it's got that C word, that, part of it is
Mm-hmm.
to help, like you said, just a small theater group. You know what? There's a lot of people that gets them through the day thinking about that theater
Oh
group.
yeah. Oh yes.
So, I guess before I got into politics and all that, I was of the mindset where, oh, it's just this or just that. Well, if somebody calls me, they're calling me because it's a huge issue to them. So if I take it as a small little issue, I'm doing a disjustice to them. If I take it as a serious thing like they are, sometimes it gets done faster. And, I just, yeah, there's so many folks that I'm learning, that, like, even with our football program, not only do we help the kids, but it's the parents that have one of the bigger, a lot of parents have anxiety about kids playing sport. They don't really want them to play sport because they don't want them to see the side where they could get cut.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to get through to folks that, you know what, not everybody
Kids
gets
need
a
to see
ribbon.
that. Kids need to see
And
that.
that's it. They have to see loss. They have to see, like our competitive team, football team up here. We went unbeaten for 2 seasons, and then they walked all over us in the final game. Well, they're not walked all over us, but they beat us by a touchdown. But my kids were like just walking around the field sobbing. And I'm talking 20-year-old, 16 to 20-year-old kids. And they didn't know how to handle loss
Mm-hmm.
because we've been blessed with such a great team growing up, and all the kids played together the whole way up. So, I've got a heck of a lot of trophies
I
as a
understand that. I'm a
coach.
Patriots fan.
We're not even going to go there. Get any micro farmer? Oh, Patriots.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, I raised my kid. My kid's done theater. She hasn't done sports because just no. But she's done theater most of her life, and she knows that she goes and she tries for a part. She doesn't get it, and she gets thrown in the chorus. Well, guess what? You show up and you put every bit of effort into that chorus part, because without, if she just goes, well, fine, then I'm not going to do it, then nobody gets to do the show, because there's,
Yeah.
like she, the last big show we did was the Addams Family. I played Grandma Addams. It was hilarious. I got to be this raunchy weed smoking old lady. It was funny. But my daughter was trying so hard for Wednesday. She tried so hard for Wednesday Addams, didn't get it. And then the girl who did get Wednesday, her daughter got COVID, so she had to stay home, missed 3 weeks of rehearsals, and they said, okay, Rami, you're going to be Wednesday's understudy, so if she can't come back, you're Wednesday. And so she put everything into rehearsing for it, and then, boom, the actual Wednesday was able to return. And she's like, I am very disappointed, but also I am very glad that she did not get COVID, and I want her to, I didn't want her to miss her shot. So I'm like, oh, I did a good job with this kid.
Very, very big. Absolutely. And the same thing, my son in grade 9 was heartbroken that he should have got more hardware than what he did. But instead of pounding, sulking, whatever, he came out to the truck angry. And he's like, I'm going to work my ass off, and I'm going to do. And he cleaned up. He got athlete of the year, athlete for all junior. Like, he cleaned up the next year. And I said to him, was it worth it? Yeah. I'm like, there you go. You work your ass off, you get what you want. But if you just want to sit there and ride, guess what? And that I believe that in real life. You want to coast, you're not going to get what you want. You want to, you want to work your butt off. Guess what? You'll get what you want. May not be exactly what you want, but you'll be put in the right, you'll be put in the right space.
Yeah, this is not what I want, but it's the right place.
Well, it's a stepping stone, and you know that, right?
It's a launch pad.
That's it. You knew that this was going to be probably where you were going to end up. It's not where you wanted to be, but it's just a stepping stone.
Yes. Yep. Exactly.
And you scroll away your money, and whenever you can go, here's the check to my new homestead. Thank you. That's, that's when you can smile and go, ha, it was well worth it.
Mennonite farmer is no longer my friend. Oh, I'm a Patriots fan, but micro farmer's on my level.
Well, yeah, that's not saying a whole lot. And then you got poor old Joe still cheering for Rutgers. One day, Joe, there's always hope.
Oh, man. I have this crazy dog over here. Oh,
yeah. So hard done by.
You. Come on, you gotta make your cameo. Come on. Oh, this my baby.
Yeah. Oh, do I really have to call all the way up there, Mom?
Yep. She's like, no, hug me.
Exactly. Yeah. You're going to pay attention to me now.
Yep. Like, I will now get the hugs because now I have moved.
Yep. Yeah, you called me, so now you must love me.
Yep, exactly. It's my eternal toddler. It's 8.5, but still acts like a puppy. Oh. All right, I have to get going because I have to now get ready for work, even though I'm on vacation. But
well, that makes sense.
So Yeah. Well, my second nanny job, they're like, "Oh wait, you're not working on Thursday? Do you want to come make more money?" So I'm like, "Yeah, I'll double dip."
Why not?
So, why
You
not?
know what?
Why not?
Gets you another step closer.
Yep. Well, it's getting me a fridge because
Even
this
better.
my old bedroom used to be a kitchen before my brother got too annoying when I was like really little, and they made the kitchen because there's like this is a single family house. Downstairs is a kitchen, dining room, living room, bedroom, half bath, and then up here there's 3 bedrooms, a full bath. And when I was a kid, my grandparents lived downstairs, my family lived upstairs, and we had a kitchen. And
Okay.
then when my brother and I just couldn't share a room anymore, they put me in the kitchen. And so here it is, 35 years later, and I'm putting it back to a kitchen. So my plumber was supposed to come this week and hook up fix the sink. And he's also a gas fitter, so he'd be able to hook up my stove.
Awesome.
But he got COVID. So now it's looking like after the holidays, but after New Year's. But tomorrow I get my fridge delivered. So I am excited.
That's okay. If
But,
they
all
get
right.
COVID, they can drop it off at the front step and you'll figure out how to get it upstairs somehow.
Oh yeah, well Home Depot's dropping it at the front step. My dad and I will heave ho it up the stairs. It'll be good. My dad used to call me the son he never had because we were always building things and all that. I do have a little brother, but he likes to play video games. So that was I was outside building all sorts of stuff and sheds and
Yep.
that type of stuff. And yeah.
Yep. Merry
So,
Christmas, Nisi. Have a great Christmas.
all right, I'm going to head off. Thank you so much,
All right,
Scott, for
Danny.
everything you're doing. You're getting me so much closer. We got 2 days. 2
We'll
days.
get there.
Can we get it?
We'll get
Let's
there.
see. Look,
That's 14. Don't worry.
yeah. You and Daz have been really great helping me out with that this week. So, woohoo.
And Leanne's been hitting it hard too, and
Oh,
all your
thank you.
friends
Yeah,
are pushing.
Free Farmstead has been pushing it out, and Yogi Hollow, and
Yeah.
everybody. I love all you guys. I need to take a road trip and just go ping, 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 ping for a few days and just come say hi to everybody. My kids are going off to college. I'm looking for things to do.
No, don't worry. They come home.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
But
thanks a lot, Scott. I'm heading off to work.
yeah, you didn't hear?
No, what's going on?
They were held up at gunpoint.
That's why there's so many cops
My
out.
daughter went to get sushi, and where the sushi place is right near the bank. I forgot to tell her that. She's like, something's going on around the bank. Yeah, somebody with a big gun. Give me your money.
Oops.
But all right, Danny. Well, you have a great Christmas, and if we don't see you, obviously Merry
You
Christmas.
too. You too.
We
Maybe
still
I
have a
don't know.
couple
Maybe
days. I'm sure we'll see you somewhere.
maybe I'll do a random live. I one of these days I will schedule lives, but maybe I'll do just a random. Yeah.
There
I
you
got
go.
11 days off.
Nice.
All right. Thanks. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
See you later.
Thanks a lot, Scott. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye. And I did see a few other people come in.
Has anybody heard of the bank?
No, they don't even know if it was a. They don't even know if it was a gun. They think it was a gun like. I forget how they worded it. Gun like object. Now, who did I see come in here? Lurker Larry. G'day, Larry. And and those of you that didn't hear but got to get prayers out to Lori as the big C has come to visit, and that's not good. Hopefully it's the new one, the new variant that isn't hitting people very hard, just like a common cold, but I don't care what it is. I still you know, I'll drop the link again, and then we may just head out, but we'll see if anybody comes up. Craig, I find it funny that you have to do a customs declaration for my card. I've never heard of that before. I don't for the States. Now, we'll see whenever I send you stuff. Oh, there's trouble. Nice fish. Hello? Still waiting for you to say something. There he went bye-bye. Came to say hello, and then he went bye-bye.
Let's try it again. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Couldn't hear you then.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I was just sent to the timeout box like hockey for a check move. What'd you do, Micro?
It
I don't
wasn't.
think you said anything. Oh, maybe because you said you were a diehard New England fan and YouTube doesn't like New England and they put you in the timeout? I don't know. I get it. You know, if I was YouTube, I wouldn't blame them. But you put me on timeout. I don't think so, brother. You know better than that. But you can come up and we can discuss it if you'd like. But I guarantee you, I didn't put you on no timeout. This has been doing weird stuff all week.
Yeah.
So you see that they finally, and I know I shouldn't even talk about it because I'll get in trouble, but I just saw it pop up here on CNN. They finally charged the police officer that said that she didn't know the difference between her taser and her gun and she killed that person. She's
Yep.
been formally charged. No, Margie, YouTube does that every now and again. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh, we're in trouble. He got the hat on today.
I know. I even got the big hat on. Oh, jeez.
Well, YouTube said it was the owner that put you on time. Owner of this channel put you on timeout. Soon I said, I was like,
yeah. That's who
I felt like I put a check move on
already do, and I'm like, great. Yeah.
So I felt like hockey because I know you can't, Canadians love your hockey. So a guy put a check move on somebody and they send it to the timeout box.
Absolutely. Speaking of hockey, there was nothing on TV until Kyle just came and he put on the junior hockey game. So yeah, hockey's rolling in the background. So
I was sitting like this, like the guy in hockey waiting to get back in the game.
Oh, the USA is losing to Finland. Oh. Yeah, it's pre-competition, or it's preseason, so it really don't matter until Christmas Day. Then,
yeah, my son.
Boxing Day is the first day.
What is it? He's a Pittsburgh. What is the Pittsburgh hockey team?
Bruins.
Oh yeah. My son's a Bruins fan. Yeah, also he's a police officer. He's into hockey and stuff.
I was a Bruins fan, and actually one of their ex-coaches we know.
Oh wow,
through Jillian.
All right, cool.
His ex girlfriend grew up with my wife.
Oh wow.
So we've been to his house for dinner, and great well, they're no longer together, but they were both great folks.
All right. Cool.
Oh, there's Paul Honeyman. Everybody duck and run. I can't guarantee this is going to stay PG now that Paul's here. There must be something today, because normally Paul comes on Fridays, not Thursdays. Must be because he's in the Christmas season. Good day, John and Sherry. How are you?
Okay, he said, laughing out loud, Michael, is that hat to stop it hurting when you say no to your woman? Well, I don't know. I don't know what that meant by that.
Oh man.
But they did say duck when Paul Honeyman comes in. You gotta duck from whatever. So I'm ducking.
He doesn't. Yeah, no. Well, Paul, he doesn't hold on to his tongue. He'll let you know what he thinks.
Oh,
and that's why we all love Paul.
There you go.
He don't hold back. And who else I see come in here? Hey, Jackie, how are you? And another good channel here, guys, is Off Grid Living with LSH. One of the mods will throw that up. That's John and Sherry. They're from Newfoundland. They're on the Large Rock up here in Canada. And great channel, great folks. And they're after that big mark of 5,000 subscribers. So they got a little bit to go, but it's achievable now. They can see it, they can smell it.
Jackie Sailor, I'm scared to give you my name because I'm scared of Paul Honeyman might just jump all over me if I tell him my name. Because he probably has so much fun with my name in a minute when I say it. My name is Homer, like Homer Simpson. So go ahead, Paul. I know you got something to say, Paul Honeyman.
And Homer's another one. He'll tell you what he thinks.
Not that much often. You got to send me over the edge a little bit, but I try to.
Well, that doesn't happen very often, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm the more likable guy, but when
he goes over the top.
Yeah, I'm over the water.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm the over the top guy, but I try not to. I promise myself 2022 that won't happen no more. I'm not going to pay people no mind. What happened is people get parking space in your head, and you can lose your composures and
absolutely.
Yeah. So
and
definitely watch that out for all you creators. There's going to be people in YouTube that's going to come at you that don't even know you, and what's that saying? Every action doesn't need a response. And that's going to be the living truth for 2022. Every action that somebody do to you doesn't need a response. So you don't have to respond back to people do you wrong.
Yep.
So I'm going to live that. Every action doesn't need a response.
Yeah. And like you say, you just can't let these clowns in your head.
Yeah.
And that there's a lot of people that they just enjoy to sit there and poke people's buttons.
Yeah.
And you know what? This community doesn't need it, guys. We are such a close-knit community that these people are trying to pry us apart. And
they come like your friends, they act like they're your friends, they act like they got your back. Then you start realizing they're talking about people they don't know, you didn't grow up with them. They're playing what I call the rappers game. You didn't grow up with these people, but they have so much to talk about you about. And it's sitting there like, and it bothers you not understand what the celebrities, where people that don't even know them is telling them things and telling people, and it just wears you down at the wild. It just breaks. It's like the squirrel that breaks the camel back, and then you let loose, and then you look like the crazy one.
Yeah.
When you let loose, you look like the crazy one.
And that's what I've said to Ed so many times. I'm like, dude, you need to let go. And there's a wonderful book out that's, I think you were here whenever I was telling them about it, 90-10.
Yeah.
The 10% of, 10% of people don't even try to change them. You're not going to.
You're not.
Focus on the 90% that are good and giving.
Mm-hmm.
And your life, their life is going to be much better.
Yeah.
And I'm not one to turn my back on anybody.
Yep.
But some people need it. And sometimes they come back to the good side.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if you know, but LG Homestead.
For all the channels here, trust what I'm going to tell you right now, and it's the truth. God honest truth. Bigger channels are watching y'all. They might not comment because my little rant, and I don't know if Ramblin' them's heard it, a channel contacted me and said they got the message. The people you was talking to got the message. Now take it down because it can hurt you. And how bad I wanted to stick it, I had to listen to a channel that I didn't even know followed me. It's just they stay lurking in the background, and they contacted me and said they got the message. Now you can just you said your piece, let it go. And those videos are deleted completely. It's not in the archive. It's actually deleted forever. Yeah. And I believe, and I'm not going to tell you the people, maybe the people that do know, they took theirs down too. They came back with a rant too, and they took theirs down too. So I don't know if the bigger channels got to them also. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, I never did go to
So we squashed it. We saying hello to each other in Ed's chat today. It's peace. It's peace now.
Yeah.
So the people that know what happened in here is that we have peace now.
Yeah. You know what? It was well received by the people that needed to hear it.
Yeah.
And like you say, now nobody that wasn't in that room will ever know.
Yeah. You'll hear the rumors, but you won't know what was really going on because it's all gone.
All I have to say with that is the day you did that gave me a whole different respect.
Yeah.
I was there. I didn't know what was going on, and I went back and I was like, okay. He's got mad respect from me.
Yeah.
He sent me a message. He's like, "Are you on Micro Farmers page?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm right here."
But
he's like,
but that attack was because if I consider somebody a friend and you attack those friends behind closed doors, they didn't do nothing personally to me. They did it to people that I consider a friend. Like I said, if I consider you my friend, and a lot of people who are true friends know, stand up for your friend. You don't let things happen to your friend and just go, well, it ain't talking about me. It's not me. You just sit back. You're not a true friend. And that's how I got upset.
Yeah. And, well, especially, like the pure angel they did it to.
Yeah.
That's what fired me up.
Yeah, it fired me up real bad. I couldn't hold it no more. And they tried to stop me from going up there. I kid you not, but I'm like, nah, I got to go. I'll probably die of a heart attack if I don't say something. But I went like way overboard, and it was what it was. You know what I mean? And that's it. So we left it like that. But 2022 there's no more rants like that ever, probably ever again. It won't happen.
But you did learn.
Yeah.
First time you got so angry you deleted your channel that you were just about monetized.
Yep.
Now this one you just blew but you didn't delete your channel, which is awesome.
But my wife got upset with me. And I'm gonna tell you another thing about that, if I can speak about that situation. I worked so hard to get somewhere, and then I got somebody came in. I don't know if y'all follow. If the prepping group is here, was Prepping 101, not Prepper 101, Prepping 101. A young kid. He's up there now. He was just starting, and me and him had a conversation, and he took off. Boom. He had some anxiety, issues and things, and he had the confidence. He was talking to me, built his confidence up, and now the guy's up there. And my first live, he came into my first live, and got subscribers to my channel. And he asked me, did I want him? I said, nah. So he just gradually, people came to me from the prepping community, and I went up there, and I was up to about 11 people from being monetized. And then a lot of hatred came in. A lot of hatred came in, flooded in, and it overwhelmed me. And I was like, you know what? I don't need this. And I was on a live, and then the next, I was just gone. People's like, I would have never done that because a lot of people think I'm new. I was about to be monetized with a lot of channels here want to be monetized. I was already there and gave it all up, and now I'm starting back over again. And I wasn't even back here 5 months. 5 months. Go look at my video. Not back here no more than 5 months. Drama came back in, and I said, I promise I'm not going to fall in that rabbit hole no more. I'm not. I'm just not. Because people just not going to like you just because they don't like you. It's not. You don't have to do that personally to them. They're just not going to like you.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. And that's it. So I tell people, just be yourself in YouTube. Get out. Don't get fall in that clickish thing because that can kill your channel. Because if you get into a click, you're not going to grow. You got to be able, like I do. I move over from prepping, fishing channels, artistic channels, prepping, gardening channels. I'm all around. So I would give any advice to any YouTuber here and MP Mart here that's in here to tell you, I'm everywhere. I'm not set like I'm a homesteader, I'm a gardener. Even though my name is Michael, but I go across the whole board down to the HVAC community, DIY communities. They know who I am. So don't never lock yourself into a niche. Get out and spread your wings. That's my good advice to you guys.
Like I said earlier before you got here, I'm like, it's up to each individual person. If you want to sit back and float, you're going to get leftovers. You want to swim up to the front, you're going to do much better.
Yeah.
And, starting out, I just started pushing more and more channels and getting more and more channels going.
Yeah.
I didn't care what I don't, and don't get me wrong, it's not like I have a ton of money, but because of my disability, I can't make money off of YouTube.
Yeah.
So I don't care if I ever get monetized, but yet I know there's a lot of folks that it could mean difference between groceries or not. You damn right I'm going to push that channel, and I'm going to push it damn hard. Yeah. And now I'm not pushing Danny because she can't afford groceries, guys. Don't get that. Don't put that into my mouth. I'm pushing Danny because she's a great girl.
Yeah.
And yes, she is a Patriots fan, but I'll swallow my pride for a little bit.
Don't say that. Anybody who's a fan, please do not. You get timed out.
Well, Margie, she's a moderator, and I got to say, one of my first moderators. Actually, she joined. She was number 3.
Oh, wow.
Whenever my channel started to grow, she was the 3rd subscriber I had, and she's been a moderator ever since.
You talking about Miss P-Mart?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Miss P-Mart was when I did the 16-hour live with Ed. She's been around a long time, y'all.
Oh yeah, she moderates and she helps people behind the scenes, and she is a wonderful, wonderful lady. And you know what? If you ever need a great moderator, Margie and her main channel that she uses is MP Mar. And I'm telling you, she's a wonderful lady, and you're not going to get any harder working moderator. And that's no ill will to anybody else, but Margie,
she sat for
she puts her heart behind it.
16-hour live with me and Crazy Ed Homestead. That's when you know that was dedication. When somebody can rock with you on a sideline for 16-hour live, that shows you she's dedicated to supporting people here in the community. And even she said that I support all the channels that support me. I'm not stuck in one spot. I even have now women crochet, the crochet people. I mean, supporting those individuals. Like, you never leave yourself, no stone unturned. No stone unturned. And don't look at the numbers. Never look at your numbers. I'm gonna give everybody Looking at your numbers, looking at a horse race. If you look at the horse, your horse is not going to win. You got to place your bet and go get you a pretzel or something. Then you come back and find out you won. If you're looking at your horse, it's not going to run right.
I had one of them big channels that has like 25K, and they told me you can't do just one thing with your channel. If you do, you will never grow.
Yep.
But he also told me to be yourself. Don't try to be something you're not. And so I took that with a grain of salt and my mentality, and just kind of, my channel is about everything outdoors. I follow and support a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that this man right here, Rambling with the Brooms, Scott, he's my brother. He brought me from very, very dark places, and I decided I was going to start my channel. And everything that you see me doing today with my channel is because of this man right here. So,
Really?
with that being said,
And that's why I do what I do.
I want to tell everybody that's in this community right now, Merry Christmas. You have a wonderful New Year if I don't see you between now and then. But Scott, thank you. I owe you many, many things.
You don't owe me anything, brother.
Well,
you owe me a smile whenever you see your kids walk, your wife walk.
There you go.
That's all I need to see.
Yeah.
That's what life's about. And it's just what I do.
Yeah.
I know there's people sitting here watching. I know how many people are talking. I see how many people are in here. And that's okay. Rebecca, there's Rochelle. She just came in.
Hey, Barrington, Gardner. And I'm going to take a saying from the Jackie Gleason, which changed my life coming up as a young man. He said, be kind to the people on your way up because you're going to meet the same people on your way down. And that's the truth. The same people I met on my way up is the same people when I drop my channel is back on my channel supporting me. Not every last one of them, but you'll see your true followings, because those people will find you and subscribe back to you. Even if you fall, you got up there and you fall, you're going to see the true people that come back and subscribe to you. And you're going to probably get more, So don't be discouraged from that.
Yeah. Hey, Raquel, Merry Christmas.
Hey,
stopping by. And Fallen Arkansas veterans, thank you for the birthday card. Well, technically it is. Thank you for the Christmas card. That was wonderful and much appreciated. And it's all good, Paul. I don't even know if I'm going to go live tomorrow. It's going to be a last minute decision. I may go live because a lot of people have asked me to, but I may go live Saturday because there's more than one person has sent me an email to see if I'm going to go live, so that they're not alone for Christmas. So after I get the bird in on Christmas Day, more than likely you'll see me on live Christmas Day. But again, that's what we
Garden State Garden. That was going to be an awesome thing, and I might still do it. You see that Garden State. I was good. Somebody had joked to me. I said $1,000 giveaway, right? But the catch with that $1,000 giveaway was, if it went through before I left, that $1,000 was going to be a 3-card Molly $1,000. It could be $1,000 of American money, $1,000 of Jamaican money, or $1,000 of some low currency. So you wouldn't know actually which $1,000. But I gave you $1,000, but what country? Because $1,000 in Jamaica is probably like $200 of our money. So I never told you what currency that $1,000 is going to be in. So that can be still in play for the spring. And you're gonna have to choose envelope A, B, or C.
Oh,
So, and I'm gonna do it like you can give back. You can give Ramblin. He can pick an envelope, right? I can do the game. Ramblin picks an envelope. Big Mac pick an envelope. Garden State pick it. Now you have the choice. Now all three of y'all pick. Do you want to swap? Do you want to give up what you got? You give it to him, and you don't know who's gonna walk away with Morocco money, Jamaican money, or American money. But one of y'all's going to win, and it puts the intensity.
that is hilarious.
And I've done that, but I mean, I don't know. You haven't followed me. I've done that with, I believe, Garden State. He might knew when I did that. I did that with a giveaway, and the big prize. They saw a big box, right? And everybody took the envelope. They swapped out. And the grand prize was an instant cooker, a Mickey Mouse, because my wife is a Mickey Mouse Disney collector. I'm I collect the Peanut Gang and Scooby Doo. I collect Scooby Doo's and Charlie Brown stuff. My wife's whole thing of Mickey Mouse memorabilia and stuff. So we found a Mickey Mouse Instapot. And that's what it was. An instant Mickey Mouse Disney Instapot. And they swapped out. That was so fun. And some people won $100, $10, $5. Then they got a zonk. It wasn't called a zonk, but they got a book. They got a book. It was just pick what's behind door number one. That's a great game. I mean, a lot of challenges, y'all can do that. You don't have to have big prizes. Just have an envelope with $10, $5, and a $25 gift, and you make everybody win. So you pick 3 people to come up, and they pick an envelope. It could be $5, it could be $2, or it could be a zonk. It could be a thank you card for playing. So those are ideas that you can have fun giveaway, even though you don't have a lot of money, but you can still have fun. $1, a thank you card for playing, and $25 gift card. It'll keep your subscribers fun because people like to have fun. It's all about fun. It ain't about winning big money. It's just having fun. That mystery in the 3 envelopes. Simple.
Well, look at Joe with seeds.
Yeah.
Like what did you have this Sunday or last Sunday, Joe? It was like 100 and pushing 130 people.
Yeah.
It was great. Absolutely amazing.
It's like playing bingo, Russian roulette style. He puts you on a wheel, and everybody just there wishing to win. Well, his gifts got bigger now because they first started out with just seeds. Now he's actually stepping up with crow. I didn't even know until the other day that Garden State Garden is. I don't know if he's learning or he actually crochets also. So that's something I learned about him without him even telling me. So because I seen him in a few crochet channels that follow me and I follow them, and I just happened to see him in one of them. One of their channels in live, they giveaways, and somebody had said that actually Garden State Garden crochet, and there's a few men that I follow years ago who actually crochet.
Yep,
it's a lot. So I support
like my grandma showed me how to do it many years ago.
See,
it's just since my operation and the nerves that they've cut in my spine and whatever, I just can't do it with my hands.
Oh, okay.
Because my hands will literally end up like this.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. Like if I overuse, like, I'm trying to get out my stickers and everything right now too. I can do 1 or 2 and then my hand just starts, and the more I write, the more it starts cramping. Nothing I can do about it. So I've come to the conclusion that what I'm going to do is just get my one or both of my daughters just to write them out. And unfortunately, I'll have to type a letter to folks, but most of the people that follow me understand my trials and tribulations. So,
or you can get that program, the program where you talk and it types for you. it's a program out there for the computer where you can talk and it types stuff, so you don't have to use your hands. You
Oh
just
yeah,
hit, and you just it'll type whatever you need to tell. So you save your fingers and your hands from that cramping.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be
Like I've sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. YouTube, I find the one that's with my phone and whatever. I gotta turn around and try to fix it most of the times anyway. So
okay.
it's just easier to type it out. And that's why you'll see the odd time there'll be a lot of mistakes. It's like, yeah, I'm cramping. Sorry. You'll get it. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, mine is just spell check. Spell check be dogging me out.
Yeah.
And spell check and big fat fingertips. That what gets me in trouble.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. Hey Huga, how you doing, Homestead? Huga Homestead, how you doing?
Hooga! How are you?
Mennonite farmhouse. Who else came in here?
Wow, one pound at crab meat for $29. That's pretty good. Not for you, Homer, but for Mennonite Farmhouse being inland.
Oh, it's expensive here too. Crab meat. It depends on if you get the claw. The claw is more expensive than the
Legs and the body and yeah.
the claw is more expensive here. Like beef here right now, I'm about to be best friends with you. I'm about to like just bootleg some of that cattle from up there. I mean, because the beef down here is expensive. It's ridiculous.
Why do you think I've bought a cow?
Mm-hmm.
It is ridiculous. I'm like, some farmers around here in Connecticut is going to have cows missing tails. I'm just letting them know right now. Oxtails are going for $19 a pound. That's just the tail.
What?
$19 a pound, and that's mainly bone. It's you're really paying for bone because the oxtail. I mean, well, oxtail is basically a cattle's tail. It's not really an ox, but I mean, well, we call it oxtail, but it's really a cattle tail. But it has nice meat. It cooks up a beautiful soup. I mean, I don't know if any people have eaten oxtails. I mean, that's the name we call it, oxtails, but it's actually a cattle's tail. And they're going for $19 a pound here. It's bananas. We can't even afford it no more. I'm doing the fake version of it. I'm finding cheap beef meat and actually making the same version of the oxtails with cheap beef meat because that's what they're putting us to now.
That's,
the cow. I mean, yeah, but I don't think they actually. Well, yeah, they probably can do the same thing. Yeah. Well, we call oxtails a cow. I mean, it's all the cattle family. Is a debate about it's not really an oxtail, and I'm like, okay, tail of a cow. But I know it's $19 a pound here. More expensive.
It's well tenderized every time it goes to the bathroom.
Junk.
But yeah, no, like that's it. Like Rochelle said, it's probably $2 or $3 more a pound up here than what you had just said. We're probably, I think last time I saw it was $24.99 for tail.
For a tail.
I've never paid that for tail in my life.
Yeah. That's not the other side. That's just the tail.
Yeah. Like
I know,
one that we used to buy up here, now they don't sell it anymore, was Schneider's Meats used to do pig's tail in like a soya sauce kind of. Oh my goodness, they were good.
Man.
And you can't get them anymore. Like we haven't been able to get it for probably 30 years.
Wow.
And it was probably their best seller. And I'm like, what do they do with this now? They just throwing it in the garbage? But I can remember back then it was like $9 or $10 a pail.
Yeah.
And I mean, the pail was just a little.
Used to be a brine, a sugar vinegar brine. They had a brine. It used to be in a brine. In the bucket came, 5-gallon bucket, and it was in a brine. And we used to make it with sauerkraut. That's how we cooked it with sauerkraut.
Okay.
Yeah, you take the acidity from the sauerkraut and you just let it, simmer in the sauerkraut, and the sauerkraut will go actually in. You wouldn't even have to season the oxtail. It was just the sauerkraut with actually the vinegar and the salt contents of the sauerkraut. With some white rice, and you're good to go.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was good to go. Yeah, but those are things that people, even chicken feet is expensive. Chicken feet I kid you not, at one time when I was a young man, you go into back in the days they had butcher shops. The butcher shop would give you the chicken feet free. It was just a byproduct, and we used to get it for our dogs and boil it, and it was really, really for dogs. But then people come from other countries and start paying for it, which down the butcher was like, "Y'all want to pay for this?" And that stuff was given to us free, like chicken livers and the gizzards. Those were free items that they gave to people to feed their dogs, and then people from other countries. That was a delicacy. And next thing you know, a price sticker put on it. Boop.
I will lots of things, but I am not eating a chicken foot.
Hold up.
They walk in, I ain't eating it.
Time. I kid you not, chicken foot is awesome for soups. Instead of wasting don't waste your money on the white meat, breast meat. Chicken foot gives you the same nutrients of all that. And like I said, if you don't want to eat meat, then give it to your dog. But the when you stew it down and make a soup out of it with root vegetables, it's awesome. It's great for colds, y'all. I kid you not. I understand the thing with the feet because people eat pig feet, and pig feet stays and do. People eat cow foot, it stays in poop. It stays in cow patties, mashing it into the ground to fertilize. So feet is feet, bro. There's some people over here kiss people feet. I don't know. Kiss your white feet. Hey, baby. I don't know.
No.
We throw pig's feet right in with the guts. Like,
Yep.
But people eat pig feet. You know how much pig feet are up here?
Yeah.
They eat cow foot. They make cow foot. This is
Every time I walk into the butcher shop, I'm like, I ain't getting that. I ain't eating it. You can keep it.
They even got goat brains, sheep brains, things that we at one time, like you said, probably would have thrown it to the dogs or the hogs or whatever. People came from other countries where they eat those things, and now they actually package it and producing this now. I've never had somebody eat sheep brains. I never heard of sheep brains, like somebody eating the brains of an animal that's sitting out in the shelves out here.
like Marty's saying, they used to boil it for broth, and there's tons of collagen in it.
Yeah. So don't knock it if you try. If you don't want to suck on the foot, give it to your dog. He'll love it. But you take the soup and the broth is excellent. Instead of wasting good money and using good meat to make chicken soup, because you're going to get the same benefits. I'm just saying it's on the cheap. You know what I mean? Now, because another one was fish heads. I mean, I'm not talking about the little fish. I'm not talking about a little smallmouth bass. I'm talking about like the salmon heads and the heads of like carps and stuff like that. People made fish head soup out of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They made fish soup. They add vegetables into it. That's another Caribbean dish that a lot of Caribbeans came here. And at one time, fish heads were given away. People using fish heads, they'll go to the fish market and actually use the fish heads in the gardens. They'll bury the fish head and plant their garden with the fish head. But now people came from certain islands and start paying for fish heads. Fish heads are going for about $6 a pound now. The catfish head, the salmon head, as long as a big fish, they chop it and they split it. Now they actually sell fish heads now. At one time, I was a kid, they gave it away for free, and people use it.
I won't sell it to you. You can't have
it. You can't. But that's the American way now. If I can't sell it, you can't have it.
Yeah, I do the same, Michelle. I make broth that way, chicken broth, especially this time of year.
I use it in my garden. So you can't have it. I'm not selling.
Wow.
Okay, Hawaiian soup is using the heads, yes. Yeah. Because I used to go offshore fishing, right? and we'll go for oh my god, striped bass, right? Come
Okay.
back to the striped bass, right? When we come back, the guys feeling because we do charter boats, right? Not I do like the 5-man charter. The guy will come back and they will fillet it right on when the captain unload, yeah, slice it. And the guy they asked me, did I want the carcass, right? I'm like, nah, just take the fillet. So the guy goes, sling, and he will throw the carcass in for the crabs, in the water off the back, right? And one guy said, what are you doing? You can take that. So I now have the guy crack it, fold it, put it in the bag, and actually get a big 16-quart pot. Put that, and you will be amazed how much meat comes off when you boil the carcass of a striped bass, a big striped bass. There's so much meat left on that fish, and you waste it. Great, and then when you get it, you just take the bones out. You can pull the big bones out, and it's nothing but beautiful and fish meat. It's the best soups, y'all. I used to throw the stuff away.
Well, look at is it Living Simple Alaska? Every time they go salmon fishing, that's it. They'll fillet it, and then he'll hand it over to his wife, and she'll scrape the actual meat that's still on there, and they use it to feed their dogs as well, to mix in to give them a lot of nutrients during the winter. And she ends up with not quite as much as him, but she can pick those things right
Almost.
down. And then after that, there's still meat and everything left on it. She throws it into the chickens. So
Okay.
humans, dogs, and chicken have eaten off of one fish.
There you go.
Like,
Recyclable. And when the chickens get the great protein, you get a great tasting egg. So it's like the cycle,
Absolutely.
That's like our crawfish. When we crawfish boil, the all the peels from the crawfish go to my chickens.
What was that, Matt?
All the peeling, the crawfish peelings and stuff from our crawfish boil.
Yeah.
Chickens. That's calcium
Mm.
and protein all in one.
Yeah, if you got an old blender from a yard sale, you take that and throw it in a blender, feed it to your chickens. If you
got to do that. They'll sit there. They'll scratch it down.
Yeah.
Wow. Entire fish bones tied up in a cheesecloth after you boil the broth. Pick the bones for soup. And synagogue? Not sure.
Yeah, Singang.
Sinigang or something. I know she's sitting here laughing at us, but
Yeah, Singang, son. Is that a country? Singagang is a country? It could be a small country. There's so many weird names. You meet people in the airport, they're like, I'm from, you're like, where's that? And they're like, it's a small country from off of Guinea or something like
Filipino
that.
soup.
Oh, it's a Filipino soup. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Sharon. And that's what it's all about. So if you guys are new in here, there's a channel posted at the top. We're trying to get her to 1K before Christmas. She was 18 away last time I looked, and I'm hoping I can get her over the 1K before I go off. If not, I know somebody that's probably in the middle here is going to go live again, probably at least twice today somewhere. And let's see if we can get her. And if you're new and you're just lurking, that's great. Give us 2 thumbs up and we'll drop your link. Soon as one of my amazing moderators sees it, they'll drop your link.
I'm trying to figure who it is because you said, oh, I can't see. I'm on StreamYard. That's why I can't see it probably. You said
So
it
what
was.
are you? Oh yeah, no, you got to be over on YouTube. Once you go back off.
But I think I subscribed. I don't know if the same person you talked about last time.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
it's
okay.
the same one that I was talking to about on Sunday, Danny. Wicked Awesome Gardening.
Oh yeah, I subscribed. Yes,
She's 14 away, guys. 14 away. Share it out. Goodness gracious, we can get this girl over 1K yet today.
Yeah.
And then we got to start working on our watch hours. Then we got to play her watch list. But
Hey,
at least she's
Tasha.
got-
Oh, she grows. How you doing?
Hey, Tasha, welcome back.
Arsenic element. Hello.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop back down to the chat so I can start throwing out links.
All right, brother.
That's so cool. So, anybody have plans for next year? Do anybody have any ideas of bigger plans for their channel? Are they trying to expand their channel? Any plans?
Well, I'm expanding my gardens. I'm probably going to end up getting a pig, chickens, and a cow. Cow I already have, but she probably won't hit freezer camp till next January.
Okay.
Depends on how she grows. Either December or January. I may start. Joe, I plan on her having her to 1,000 before you can start working on her watch hours, buddy. That's my mission, to have her over 1,000 by Christmas.
got 2 more days,
yeah,
right?
so
At least on Christmas.
I plan on doing the bigger gardens. Now, I don't know how much more I can do, but I'm going to try it. And then, adding a pig and chickens, and
Now,
because the price of chicken is absolutely like ridiculous. $22 for 4 chicken breasts. Like,
That's why I keep 31 outside. If I gotta go get them, I gotta go get them. But otherwise, they're still pets.
Yeah. How many more watch hours do you need, Leanne? Oh, I know you did, Joe. I'm only bugging you, bud.
You know, Joe can actually because he has a great following. Joe actually have a great follower, and I don't know if y'all follow Off the Wall Prepper too. He has a great follower. They could probably just shout her out, like just push a shout out. What y'all call it on the community page?
Yeah.
I don't have one yet. That's what I was talking about. About everybody should have a community page where you can push it out to everybody that's subscribed to you. Like, listen, we need 14 more, 16 more people. I'm assuming you can do it. I can do it. I don't have a community page, put it out there. I'll probably just go ahead and speak my mind tonight or tomorrow. I go on live or something. Garden State Guard, you can drop it because people watch his thing. So in here, that have channels do it.
He's doing his Sunday Fun Day thing there today too.
Mm-hmm.
But I lost 27 subscribers today. I was close, and now I'm back down to 441.
You know what? I
don't get it. I was within 20 of 500, and now I just looked, and I'm back to 441.
Yeah, but I think YouTube is what they're doing is purging. They either purging your channel because I was at 330. Yesterday I went down to 313. Woke up this morning, I was back at 327. I don't even know where I'm at right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, you lose and you gain them right back. I don't know if they purging, like they put them on hold, like a credit card. They putting the people that subscribe you on hold so they can verify them or something. Because I did the same thing. I was at 330. Woke up the other day, it was 313, and now I went back up this morning. I went back up. Let me go make it sure I mean where I'm at. I'm back at 331 within 3 days. So I lost, came back up. So maybe YouTube is actually they call it purging your channel to make sure anybody who subscribes you
verifying
and they're putting them on hold and they're giving them back to you. I'm thinking that. I'm not for sure. Please don't hold me to it because I did the same thing. I was at 330, woke up the other day 313, woke up this morning. I was at 327, and now I'm at 331. So Tomorrow, wake up, be back down at 319. Don't. That's what YouTube does. I mean, I don't
just
know.
don't. I was sitting firm at like 460, and then I started slowly going up, and then the bottom fell out here just actually before I went live.
Yeah.
Now I'm back
And
down
then
to
you wake up in the
441.
morning, you be back
And-
up. And you probably go wake up in the morning, back up.
And Mike and Chelsea, they were at 476, and now they're down to 404.
Yeah.
Like,
This is why I mentioned what I said. We are not fighting. Hopefully, we stop fighting among each other and start fighting the machine. That's the key thing. It's not that you don't know me. I don't know Brums. I don't know Microphone. I don't know Tasha. I don't know Art. Art's like the Element. It's not about that. It's that the games that we all know that's being played around this platform. We as the people need to be the rebellious one and say, you know what? We're going to push everybody up at least to get a community page. That was my whole mission. Get a community page. Push them to get a community page, because it seems once after you get a community page, you're good to go. It's like helping somebody get over the wall, because once you get that community page, it seems like they push your channel a little better when you got a community page. You get to put people.
and that's why I'm fighting so hard to hit the 500. It's just so I can, shout out more channels and get these, like Micro Farmer said on his live, either Sunday or Saturday, whenever it was last weekend. Take your phone to the toilet.
That's it.
Guaranteed you're going to be in there for, us guys, sometimes a little longer.
Yeah.
But you can at least subscribe to 2 smaller channels and watch 2 videos by the time you go to the washroom.
Yeah.
You've helped out. You've helped out 2 smaller channels. You know what? The guys with 1 million views, they don't need help.
Yeah. They don't need help. It's the people that's below 5. Because I think once you hit 500, you clearly see like you're gonna stick. Your subscribers going to stay with you. It seems like it's like that leveler. It just you bounce up and down like this, like one of them little arcade games that goes. But once you hit that 5, you're taking off.
It's almost like the landing pad, and then you're off.
Yeah. Like it's
And,
like it's like that's what it is. YouTube 500. The 500 mark is your second win. Right now, you're doing your first 5K, and then once you get past 5K, you could probably go another 2-3 miles because you get your second win, and you're off to the races. Now you could probably run another 10 miles once you get that second win.
Yep.
I mean, I was just putting that as what they call that thing? They call it analogy,
Algorithm.
No analogy. Like you made this. You try to make a statement by you saying it different, like where people understood, like the ones who stay steady wins the race type thing.
Absolutely. Danny, you're within 14 now.
Oh wow, that's cool. So that's sweet.
And she's back. She's got one of the kids' iPad time, and the other one's napping. Sounds like a perfect job.
Yeah.
Yahoo. Well, you deserve it.
Zombie Prepper, how you doing? Coming in?
Yes. There's another. If you weren't in here earlier, that's a man right there that needs a whole lot of prayers. Him and his family.
Yeah.
They were devastated by that tornado that so many people were devastated by. So sad. So sad.
Mm.
And I had two different phones going because StreamYard isn't showing. StreamYard isn't showing the whole thing. What's that?
If you make it a 2K, you in the race. You already in full throttle at 2K.
Well, but yet her problem is it's not like they're watching her videos enough because her watch time's way down.
No, Mega Knight was saying something about 2K. I thought 2K was it was in the chat. Mega Knight Farmhouse was saying, I thought 2K was your first win.
Well, she's just about at 2K, so
Oh, for her. Oh, for her,
Yeah.
she's on 2K. Oh, okay.
yeah. But yet she still needs, I forget how many watch hours. And I don't know who doesn't like. I get lost in her videos because they're so damn good. They look so good. I want to watch the whole thing to see what the final product looks at, and then I want to go visit, eat it, because she's got some wicked recipes on there.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why folks don't.
Like I said, I have so many. I watched a few of her videos also. So, but I don't know. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. It's just this platform is real funny. I never
Absolutely.
understood how people can have the subscribers but don't have the watch hours. Like that was an issue that people had like 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers but didn't have the watch hours. Like, and the way they say, if the people got to come over and stick to you and watch 2 or 3 minutes of your video, and you have that many stuck to you, you should be not that far away from watch hours.
Well, that's it. I just don't get it.
Unless the platform itself is doing little messed up games, it's not giving you credit for certain things. Like I said, there's no platform police. I'm gonna just leave it like that before I get messed up in the world. There's no platform police to actually watch what's really going on. You know,
Everything's done by computer.
Sometimes I feel it's like the boss pushing the clock. The hand of the clock. Remember back then, the clock. You thought it was 3 o'clock, and he pulled it back to 2 o'clock to get an extra hour out of you. I think that's what they're doing with our subscribers. They pull back subscribers to make you work a little extra harder, to get it out there.
And I don't get, like they're filling my channel full of commercials.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not right, because I'm new. I'm still learning. I'm learning different techniques. I cannot afford all these big programs that the guys that are money, that are getting money. I can't afford those programs.
But
So,
you learn.
of course, my product's not going to be as good as theirs, but now they're filling my channel with as many commercials as the big guys. And
Yeah.
some of the people are going, well, why am I watching all these videos? And I'm like, I tell everybody, skip it until I'm monetized, guys, because it's not helping me out one iota.
Yep. At all.
And,
But once again, they own the platform, so they do what they want to do. That's why I tell people, don't get caught up in his mind. They gave it to you for free. The email was for free. They own the platform, so you can't go against the grain. But the way you beat that monster is you help everybody go up. You help everybody go up there. So where they have to pay everybody, sooner or later, they're gonna have to pay all of us the little dollar or the 50 cent or the 25 cents a minute or ad. That's what I'm saying. It's not about y'all not like. It's just that the machine is using all of us, and we need to start saying we need to push back against the machine. We see what's going on. We all see what's going on. All these channels here see what's going on. And we all need to band together and say, okay, they got a game plan. We have one also. And that's why I say, go to the bathroom with your phone. Give yourself one. I just said one every day. One small channel that follows any of us. Put them out there. And we'll go subscribe to one. Right? It don't cost you nothing. It doesn't cost you a nickel to subscribe to somebody and watch 2, 3 shorts, because the shorts count. So you don't have to watch the whole 5, 6, 7, 10-minute video. Go find a short. I don't have no shorts, but I'm gonna start rocking some shorts so I can keep my subscribers. You don't have to watch me for 5, 6 miles running my mouth.
Yeah. So I've got about 10 shorts up, and I try to do a short a week. It takes less than a minute, 3 minutes to upload it.
Yeah.
And you know what? If I do one of those a week, I've 2 hit almost 3,000 views.
Wow.
And there were ones that I went, really? One was snow, and I played Let It Snow. It got 2,700 views.
Wow.
And whenever Facebook was talking about changing its corporate name, I put a spoof up about YouTube switching names. I had well over 3,000 hits. And,
Wow.
you know, I think I had about 1,500 comments.
Wow.
So, you know, but then I kind of needed to take a little break, and I lost my momentum. And it is what it is. We'll get back. It's just, you know, I try to do one video minimum a week plus one short and one live.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they can't expect much more than that. Yeah, sure. For the guys that are, you know, full time into YouTube and this is their job, absolutely. There should be a video every day. That's their job,
Yeah.
you know? And, you know, I don't know. I just,
Yeah.
damn.
I mean,
Hopefully Santa Claus
had
brings
3
me a
hours.
chair.
If you're getting cramped up now, you had 3 hours now. You can shut it down if you wanted to. If you
Yeah, you
need,
know what? We still have 13 people hanging out.
oh, okay. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, if you're getting uncomfortable,
10's my number. Soon as there, we're just going up again. 10's my number. That's when I normally call it.
so y'all
And-
say somebody done pulls you back in. They went back up. They're like, "Nah, we're not gonna let them get off."
Yeah. And yeah, no, like there, we're back up to 16. So, you know,
Don't you say you got to cook tonight? You don't want to be in pain tonight. You say you got.
oh no, I'm not cooking tonight. We're just doing a frozen lasagna, and
I thought you said about the bird. Oh, the bird's for tomorrow night. You say you're gonna put the bird in tomorrow night? Oh, tomorrow night.
Oh no, that's Christmas Day. I'm doing the birds. I'm gonna smoke one, and then I'm gonna do one in the oven with the dressing and all. I've never smoked a bird, and I've smoked chicken all the time, but I think that smoked turkey, and I'm gonna smoke it for 12 hours.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm getting myself confused. Maybe a lot of people do the same thing I do. Tomorrow is my Christmas. Tomorrow's my Christmas because we have Christmas at our home. So tomorrow I'll be at my mother-in-law's in New York, and we like to have Christmas in our own house with our daughters. So Christmas Eve is where we go down and have dinner at my mother-in-law, and then we come home to eat Christmas Eve. We come home and we wake up to our daughters open their gifts and stuff. So we have Christmas at home. We don't travel on Christmas Day nowhere. It's Christmas Eve.
You know, my parents did that about 3 years, where they pulled me and all my presents along to everybody's house, and it was the worst thing that ever happened. And I would unfortunately, we've done it about 3 or 4 times with our kids, but that's just because Debbie's parents live in New Brunswick.
Okay.
So to have them part of the kids' Christmas, you know, but whenever they were very small, her parents came here.
Oh, okay.
Because it just wasn't fair to load the kids and then try to hide all these presents, and you have half of them shipped down there, and then how the heck do you get them all back home? And
so we do.
G'day, Jen.
So hopefully when they go to grandma's house, they get worn out. When we come in, and I can start putting things up, and then they wake up in the morning, bite out.
Well, you're about an hour and a half to New York proper?
No, 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I'm 45 minutes. I'm 45 minutes away from New York City, and where Garden State Garden is, I'm only about maybe an hour and 20 minutes away.
Okay.
And going back up to Norfolk there, you know, Cape Cod up there, Oyster Boy is only like 2 hours away. New Hampshire is only like 2.5 hours away. So we in that tri-state area thing, if you know about the tri-state area. And then I believe it was was it you talking to me? Like, I'm about 6 hours away from Canada. I'm like 6 hours away from Canada.
Yeah, you're literally I could do Connecticut in the big truck in one day.
Yeah,
so
like
I just run the 90 to the 490, 495 or 475.
Yeah, 495, and then come down. You can come down
to you.
84, 95 south itself, and you be here within 5 hours. It's 5 to 6 hours. if you stop and you got to whatever, you're looking at a 7-hour trip. But if you coming straight, 6 hours.
Yeah, and
Easy.
like Danny's in Boston, so she's not that far from you either.
Yeah, it's 2-hour ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Hampshire's 2-hour ride. Vermont is about a 3-hour ride. That way, it's so when you look at the map, we're all congested. Like right, go left, go left. You hitting somebody's state within 2 hours. You hitting another state. I don't care which way you drive. You hitting somebody's state in 2 hours.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
but alrighty, well, you know what? It has been 3 hours and 5 minutes, and I think I should get off here. And I've done enough procrastinating, and now I can go bug my kids and the fun part about Christmas, right?
Yeah.
But like I say, I may go live tomorrow, guys. It all depends. If you see a link up by 1:30, I'm going live.
So Arsenic Element, you in New Jersey then? If you're 45 minutes and you're only 15, you just across the George Washington Bridge, basically, or the Tappan Zee Bridge. Arsenic Element, she's have to be in New Jersey or up in New Jersey, up there
somewhere. Well,
yeah.
If she knows where how far she is from Joe.
Yeah, if she's 45 minutes away, she's got to be near the George Washington Bridge or the Tappan Zee. Well, the old Well, they said, well, you know what? It's back to the Tappan Zee now because they got mad with the Cuomo family. And they changed the name back to the Tappan Zee. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's in North Jersey.
Yeah. I'm from the Bronx, New York. Born and raised in the Bronx, New York. So I lived in Manhattan and walked over to walked the George Washington Bridge and came into New Jersey. I used to go like that, walk over with my son, my middle son. So it was cool.
Oh, exit 12.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right.
But exit 12, is there not a truck stop
13
on that exit or the next one? I used to
13.
stop.
I think it's 13, I believe.
Okay. I knew it was 12 or 13 because that's where I used to shut her down for the night and then go into Jersey the next morning.
Yeah. I think it's 13. But it says cool. All right. Whenever you're ready to go,
Yeah. So, we will probably see everybody. And Danny just said that she's at 990. So, you know what? If you've got a community page, go at Wicked Awesome Gardening. Let's get her over 1K today.
She's at, you said 190? I mean, 990?
No, 990. We need 10 folks to like it. So
now, you know what? Is it? Nah, ain't nobody here. I'm trying to see if somebody was in here to go live.
Well, Big Matt would go live. He'll have about 20 in the go of 5 minutes.
But most of the people that follows y'all guys is following him too, right? So it'll be the same people, right?
Yeah, it'd be the same.
Let me just. All right, let me. I'm gonna go live. I'll just go live. Then I go live in my community. They might wonder why I popped up on the live real quick. I just go pop up.
All right,
live.
somebody want to throw Micro Farmers link out, and we'll. Don't tell them, but let's go give them a love raid.
yeah, exactly. Do that. I'm gonna go live in about 5. Give me 5 minutes, and I'm gonna go live because people's gonna wonder why I went live because they might think I got something to say because I don't go live. I don't do pop up live. So if I pop up at this time of the day, they're gonna be like, "What? Who happened? What happened?" And
what's Homer pissed off at today?
Yeah, so they normally wouldn't see me over live at this time of day. So let's do it. I'll go. Give me 5. Let y'all take a bathroom break, and I'm gonna jump on the live. All right, y'all. And I'm gonna say,
all right, guys.
I'm gonna say, small channel need help. That's what's gonna be the title. Small channel need help. We need 10. All right. Go ahead. I'm gonna go live. All right. In 5 minutes, I'll give everybody a chance to go to the bathroom. All right.
All righty. All right, guys. So Big Matt just put Micro Farmers link up. So let's go over there And you know what? If you're not subscribed to Microfarmer, for goodness sakes, show that man some love too for what he does with the community and all that. I need a bathroom break as well, so we will see you guys. I will probably go live for at least an hour tomorrow at my normal time, 1:30. But I will put up a short if I don't go. So I'm not going to say Merry Christmas until tomorrow. So take care. God bless. And we'll see you over on Microfarmer's channel.